Hello Gemini, and welcome to your reading for May 2023. Gemini, if you love listening to your monthly readings, I would really love if you would hit the subscribe button below and just help me get to 1,000 subscribers. That's all I want to get to at this point. So Gemini, let's get started. I've got a big month for you. Two really big cards are coming in at the start of this month, and they are the Death card and the World. These are huge cards to come in together like this. And what that means is that there's some big changes coming into your life. There's a rebirth, there's a new you. And what I love about that, when I see the Death card with the World straight after it, means that these changes are bringing the world to your feet. The world is your oyster, that kind of vibe around it. So even though I feel like you're at a crossroads in the start of the month, you are willing to implement some really big changes, Gemini, and I'm really happy to see these for you. So go for it. You know, I've also got the Ace of Rods in here, the Ace of Pentacles, beginnings, new things happening all over the place with you, Gemini. So I think you need to watch your energy levels, because they do look a little bit low and you do get really flat by the end of the month. With all these changes, I'm not surprised to see that. So if you do get to the end of May and you think, oh my God, I'm so exhausted, I'm so tired, what the fuck am I doing? I don't know what's going on. It's okay. It's just your body sort of absorbing all of these changes that you've made, and then it comes out physically in the body. And it can be diabolical sometimes, but for you, this is really good, because we're just manifesting all these big changes and your body takes time to catch up sometimes. Now, Gemini, what am I talking about? We say, what are we talking about? Are you going on a trip? Are you moving? Gosh, there's lots of movement this month for the star signs. So there's something around travel, movement, investing, money, a lot of money cards going on in here for you, Gemini. So I'm going to assume that all these big changes are around something money driven and money focused. So whether that be housing, travel, work, anything like that, I'm probably thinking around more travel. I could even go to vehicles or vans or caravans or something like that too, looking at this, because there's a fair bit of movement going on here for you. What I love is you're ending the month with strength. So this is a great card. We're ending the month strong. So we're starting exhausted, then we think, nah, I'm going to make all these changes, and then you just go for it. And whilst I've got some little ups and downs and some troughs and some highs, it's actually not that bad. So you are a bit of a worrywart during May, but you are going to get there. It's all financial driven, to be honest, Gemini. It does look like there's a lot of financial issues going on here. And I want to tell you that I see why you're worried when I look at these cards, why you might have some concerns over your finances. And your worry may be a little bit justified, but at the end of the month, I'm okay with it. Like, I'm okay. I'm not going, oh my God, don't do this, don't do that. If there is an opportunity coming up for investments or anything like that, I'm going to say, looking at this, you just need to wait just a teeny bit longer. I hope that makes sense. If that's something that you're thinking of doing, I've just got this little bit of a wait, not much, but I'm not going to say just jump at it. I'm going to say just make sure you wait. Just, it's a time thing. It's nothing to do with the plan itself. It's a time thing. So just a little bit around that there too. So are you doing any traveling, movement during May too? Because I really like that as well. I feel like that's great. There's money being spent on that too. But the gist of this month for you, Gemini, is you've got the world at your feet. I guess you do sit at a crossroads a couple of times and think, what am I doing? But you get there in the end. So I don't have any massive warnings for you. I just want you to keep your eye on the prize, keep moving forward, look out for your frustration levels becoming high and then feeling a little bit flat there in the last part of May, and then finishing off on a high. So starting low, finishing high basically is what your spread looks like for May, Gemini. And that is May for you. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you next month. Bye-bye.